Yo, what's up guys? It's Ender, and today I'm gonna be teaching you how motion blur is good and the bad stuff about it. Now, this is a video I should have done a long time ago when it first came out back in chapter 1 or season X, I think. But I'm gonna be doing a video today in season 3 and tell you why why you kind of shouldn't have motion blur in this video and what's the negative stuff about it. Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. I'm trying to do a video, don't kill me. Alright, so motion blur is basically a setting for console, and as you can see, and I'm on console right now, so I can demonstrate it to you, easier how to do it. Alright, so you have motion blur on, right? Now, when you turn around, when you move, sometimes the back. Okay, so the good stuff about motion blur is that motion blur is smooth. So when I do my retakes, it's like way smoother than it is. Oh, what's up, Silo? But as you can see, when I do my retakes, it's way smoother. But then at the same time, when I move around, some of the stuff and some of the movement is not supposed to move how it's supposed to be. And not only that, when it comes to motion blur, it does drop your frames. And then not only that, they put also another reason why they also put and also the negative part. So the negative, okay, let me explain again because I just got myself confused. So the negative parts about motion blur is that when you have it on, it lowers your frames, but just kill me. Anyways, it doesn't matter if he killed us, but anyways. So it basically lowers your FPS, and it also makes your moving like not like. So basically, let's just say you have your sensitivity on max, and you turn on motion blur. It's like your max sensitivity is not moving the way it's supposed to move. Because as you can see.
Don't stop though. We got 50 second knives in the line.
Always playing music in the background on purpose. Freaking a-hole. Anyways, so yeah, the negative, and then when you move, sometimes there's pixels. So I'm gonna show you the demonstration. Now, for you guys could put it in slow motion if you want to, and you can see what I mean. But when you move around a lot, you're like everything that you see is gonna be like pixels. And then not only that, when you're trying to aim for a person, it's kind of hard to aim because when you move, it's like pixels. And then not only that, it drops your FPS, like I said again. Now, the good part about motion blur, it makes your game smoother, and the reason why they put it on console is because so if your game can feel smooth and all that junk, like how Razer X has motion blur on console, it's basically like that. Now for that. Now, and as you can see, I'm showing my FPS, and my FPS is a little bit droppy, a little. But as you can see, if you turn off motion blur, if you turn on motion blur, this is how. I mean, my game is already smooth either way because I basically I did a video how you can get PC or monitor graphics on a PS4 even if you had a normal PS4 or a slim. But for a pro, you don't really have to do those steps. I mean, you can still do the steps, but either way, but there's already a setting for you PS4 pro players like called boost mode. So you basically could just turn that on, and you really don't even need motion blur at that point. I mean, I don't even need motion blur either, because like I told you, there's other steps how to get more FPS on console. Because me, I don't have a PS4 Pro, but I did it another way, so my graphics look pretty much the same as my monitor graphics, except that my graphics are like epic, and then on my monitor, like my graphics get low, so I can have more FPS. But yeah, on motion blur, as you can see, my sensitivity is moving the exact same, and like. You probably can't tell the difference of how my sensitivity was earlier, but it's moving the exact same, like the exact way how it's supposed to be when I have motion blur off. And when you like go to slow motion, the stuff is not pixely. And then when you see somebody and you're like looking around, it's not like pixely or all that junk. So really, I would recommend you not to have motion blur on and just do the for you console players. Unless you want to, that's on you. If you want to have motion blur, but I would recommend you not have motion blur on at all. Cause it's just because the most bad part about it is that you're gonna have lower frames, like, and you don't want lower frames at all. It's like when it comes to motion blur. But I mean, but for you pro gamers, you guys can have, you know, motion blur on if you want. That's on you. I'm just saying I recommend you not to turn on motion blur because it's just not, because I already said the negative stuff about it. But yo, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, and make sure you hit the like button, and if you guys are new, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell, and click the like button, and I'm out. Twizzlers.